And welcome back, guys, to another episode of our Morrowind Let's Play. We're cruising tonight. I think this is our fifth episode today, so about 6 hours of Morrowind today, on top of already being a very busy day for me. So yeah, Threads of the Web Spinner. That's what we're working on. And we have a ton of them, just to catch you up, unless you were watching the episodes back to back and then you'd know. We have all of these Threads of the Web Spinner that we've already collected throughout our travels, and we've already turned several of them into Inu, who is the Grand Master of the Morrowind. So there's about 10 of them that we still have to go out and acquire. And I would like to do that tonight. So we're going to have to rely a bit on the handy-dandy notebook to find where these are, because the game doesn't actually give you a whole lot of indication about where these last 10 or so are. You just find them in your travels. But some of them belong to like random townspeople, and you would never just go around killing peaceful people for no reason. So there's a couple of them, I'd say maybe 2 or 3, that you would just never really find if you weren't using some kind of guide or strategy guide. So for the first time in this Let's Play, we're going to lean relatively heavily on the book, not to help us when we're stuck, but to literally let us know where are these last handful of threads of the web spinner. And the first one is the sanguine glib speech. And we can get it at cool. So we have to go to cool, which we've been to before. But I believe we're going to have to murder somebody to get it.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Which is not something that Jhakri would do. But I want to complete the quest, so we're going to do it.
We make a special trip.
So there's a trade house here somewhere. Maybe down here, down the road. Oh, we jumped so far now. That's wild.
Greetings, friend.
Disgusting.
Good fortune, Outlander.
Ah, she has it.
Speak freely.
Which is unfortunate. There's no indication. She does not live here. She only comes to Cool for supplies. Even with like 85 disposition, right? There's not a whole lot in here that indicates that she has this. And since she has it equipped, most likely, if we were to pickpocket her, so for example, where you come around and pickpocket her, this is all the stuff she has in her inventory, right? She does have a couple Master's lockpicks. But we wouldn't be able to steal it from her either, because she has it equipped, so it's not something that'll come up on pickpocket. So I don't know how the player is supposed to know that she has one of the threads of the web spinner. This random Khajiit trader in a trade house in the middle of nowhere cool. But she has it. So we're going to have to kill her. And I don't feel great about that. But we're going to make it quick and painless. Persuasion. Taunt. Okay. So we'll wait for her to attack us with whatever weapon she might have.
You brute.
She literally does not have a weapon. She's attacking me with her claws, hand to hand. Could this get more pathetic? Could I feel worse about this? I don't know. I don't think I could feel worse about this. There we go, she hit me.
We are too quick for you brute.
And there it is. A Daedric Amulet of Sanguine Glib Speech. Fortify Speechcraft 5 points. Why the developers put that on this character, I do not know. She has 20 dire Viper arrows, but no ranged weapon, which is unusual. I'm going to dispose of her corpse, so let's keep kind of mental note of what she has here. And we can just put it in this crate. just so we don't have a reminder every time we come into this trade house of the completely innocent, peaceful person that we murdered. Okay, you guys have a nice one. One down. Where else are we going? So we can go ahead and check mark that. Okay, sorry. Mouse was getting in the way there. Next one, Sanguine Golden Wisdom. It's owned by a mage named Talus Varen. He's an Ebernanet. So we need to find the stronghold, Valen Varian, and then go southeast until we can find Ebernanet. Sounds like it's a very difficult location to find. So what we can do is we can travel up to the Urshalaku camp, but I think for the first time in several episodes, we're going to use the Boots of Blinding Speed spell and slap our boots on, because this could be a trek. We might end up having to water walk it too. I don't think we've spent all too much time up here in the northern Ashlands. We have not. What is this? It's a trauma root with something growing on it. So we're looking for a stronghold. And generally those are pretty easy to find. There's something up there. I wonder if that's the stronghold. Oh shit. Oh shit. Not friendly. Okay, we got... Wow, they're taking no damage. We've turned the difficulty level up so high at this point.
Still, cowards. Our blood is made for fighting. Die with honor.
She's got like full orcish armor, which is pretty cool, actually. He's got the orcish tower shield too. Let's take all of that. Damn, this is like an orc stronghold. This would be highly uncharacteristic for this character to do. For this episode, we're just gonna have to turn off the roleplay element of this. We're power gaming today, gentlemen. Ladies, too. Are you friendly? She might be. Wow. What? Grandmaster? What? We have to steal this stuff. It's a full Grandmaster set. Is she like a Grandmaster alchemy trainer? She's gotta be, right? Why are you disturbing my work? Alchemy. Use alchemy to order truth, I always say. Alchemy is the primal force of curiosity, taking apart and putting together. Analysis and synthesis. Alchemy functions on two levels, mundane and spiritual. On a mundane level, good alchemists seek to find a physical process to convert base ingredients into higher ones, like potions. On a spiritual level, great alchemists work to purify ourselves by eliminating the base material of that self and achieving the goal of enlightenment. Nice. So she's got to be the Grand Master Alchemist trainer, yeah. I guess I could have bought from her like a full Grandmaster set. But why? She's got 3,000 for a seller gold too, which is pretty awesome. And then training alchemy. Yeah. She also has conjuration and mysticism that she can train, which is pretty cool. I bet her conjuration is super high. Let's train a little bit of that. We're not going to level from this because it's not a major or minor skill. So it's just something we can train up a little bit on the side. I wonder if that training increases her barter gold. It does, see? 7,865. So now we could sell her some like really expensive stuff and get our training for free if we were to make some really powerful ingredients here. As an Easter egg, do the 5 ingredients she sells make anything? No. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll leave her be. But that's cool. We happened upon the Grandmaster Alchemy Trainer. And man, is she ever in a weird spot. She's in the Propylon chamber of this random stronghold in the north. Wild. Oh, it's bright. So let's go southeast directly. We should be able to hop over this wall. We got it. Alright, so southeast. And Ebernonet should be southeast of us. Looks like southeast is a Daedric Shrine. I see a Storm Atronach and a Flame Atronach. Is this shrine Ebernonet? Is that possible? Ah, shoot. Running into more and more Dremora Lords. Oh, a Golden Saint. Fuck yeah. We needed one of these. Alright, let's see if she is going to reflect my stuff. She did not. She will probably dispel herself, though. Look at this. Watch this. She tried, but I think she failed to dispel herself. Interesting. We can soul trap her. There she goes. She just failed herself. Boom. Glass Storm Sword. 17,000 gold. And we were able to get a Golden Saint Soul. Very nice. Ever on it. There it is. Damn, look at this. Look at this dude. And her. So, what's the name of the person that has this here? Hopefully it's somebody hostile. Talus Varen. Okay, is one of these people Talus Varen? No. Mind your own business, Outlander. Damn. He doesn't tell us anything. Okay, cool. Let's go inside. Let's save real quick. Oh, do we have to raise it to 47, the difficulty? We do. Damn. I'm gonna start to sweat soon. There he is.
You Inwa.
Critical damage. Didn't even see it coming. Ring of Sanguine Golden Wisdom. There it is. Got it. Now let's sneak around here to see if we can get this Dremora Lord. With a crit. Oh, there's a woman here too.
Is the enemy to wit?
She's well geared. Oh, he sees us. I don't think so. Got him with the spirit knife. We'll hit him with the electrocute if he gets closer. How much mana does he have? He's got to run out of mana, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Destruction went to 94. Yeah, buddy. Is that an ebony spear? It is. Kicking my ass with it, too. Gold. Well, I gotta say, these people weren't offering you very much. And that's it, huh? That's a short little shrine. There's not actually a whole lot going on in here. Okay. We should probably go back to the player house and unload some of the stuff we got.
I have the finest.
Unfortunately, the two heaviest things are going to have to stay in our inventory for a little while, but that's alright. We can unload the threads of the web spinner that we got. Let's put our orcish in here. Nice. Yeah, so the heavy stuff we'll have to keep for a little bit, but that's alright. Let's put down this alchemy equipment. Master's Calcentator, Master's Alembic. Let's put down the Grandmaster's stuff. And now we have a full Grandmaster's alchemy set, which is awesome. Wow, that thing is humongous. Okay. Bigger than I thought. That's what she said. I mean, there's no way I'm going to fit that on the table, so that's going to have to be good enough. With a third of it kind of sitting off the edge, but yeah. Grandmaster's Mortar and Pestle, Grandmaster's Calcentator, Grandmaster's Alembic, Grandmaster's Retort. And I don't know if I bought any of the 4 of them. I think they're all stolen for the most part. Alright, nice. So I think we can check that off. Sanguine Impaling Thrust, I believe, is the next one. It's owned by an orc on the 2nd floor of Sadrith Mora's Gateway Inn. So, we're gonna have to taunt this woman into attacking us as well. A fellow orc, no less.
Magic is my speciality. How can I help you?
With pleasure. Please. Knight, what say you?
She's a Dark Brotherhood ancient, though. Although, frankly, so have all these people. They're all criminals. They're all part of the Dark Brotherhood. That's why they have Mephala threads. So it's not like they're completely innocent. I guess I mean innocent as in they're not going to actively try to murder me when I run at them.
I am blessed to be at your service, Outlander.
There's no orcs in here. Did I come to the wrong spot? Gateway Inn. I did come to the wrong spot. I don't think I've gone in the Gateway Inn yet. That'll be a first for me. I think it's right here. Angarettal. Jeez. The Alchemist's Formulary. A ghost is haunting our south turret bedchamber. As soon as we get rid of it, it reappears. We can't rent the room, and all our guests are in an uproar. The mage mistress Aurora Uvalis, Master Nelot's mouth, came to take a look, but said she couldn't see how to stop the hauntings. If you can get rid of the gateway haunting permanently, I will offer you a choice from a number of valuable items from a local enchanter. The ghost is in the south turret bedchamber. If you want, look for yourself. Head upstairs, then keep heading south, and upstairs to the room. It isn't hard to drive it away, but it always comes back. Mage Mistress Aurora Uvalis Master Nellas Mouth inspected the room but couldn't say why it appears or how to stop it. Go talk to her if you'd like. She's always at the Telvanni Council House. She thinks it may be some mischievous sorcerer. If that's true, find out who is responsible and make it stop. So that's a miscellaneous quest, I guess, but it's kind of Telvanni adjacent. So we should probably save it for when we're doing House Telvanni stuff. Ah, that's her.
A sincere welcome to you. May you be forever blessed.
Please don't say nice things to me. I know you're a Dark Brotherhood agent, and you've killed women and children, and I'm here to bring you to justice, and it definitely has nothing to do with the amulet that you have that I need for a quest. Thank you. Dark Brotherhood, yep. She's a member, alright.
Weakling.
And there it is. Belt of Sanguine Impaling Thrusts. Oh, it's missing the T. Is that typo number 7 in this Let's Play? I think it is. Belt of Sanguine Impaling Thrust. Missing the T. I find it weird that the guy who had the Sanguine belt for axe skill was using a longsword, and the woman who has the Sanguine belt for spear was using a dagger. Neither of the holders of these threads of fate seem to be actually using them for their intended purpose. She's got a steel dagger on.
Speak freely.
No, there is no hope for us. So there's no way to set a lot of these slaves free. They're just trapped. Which is pretty sad.
Friend.
Okay, let's get out of here. On to the next thread. Check this one off.
Sugar.
Sanguine Impaling Thrust. The next one, Sanguine Leaping, which I presume is acrobatics. The shoes of Sanguine Leaping, which adds 5 points to the wearer's acrobatics skill, are in the possession of Dro Zemat, a Khajiit who lives in Canal South 3 in Vivek's St. Delen Canton, a working-class district just west of St. Ohms. Okay. This is another Dark Brotherhood agent we must murder. These are pretty hidden, man. This is a tough quest. Without using some kind of guide, I have to say this is probably the toughest quest chain I've encountered yet in Morrowind. Like, how are you supposed to know where these are? There's really just no indication. A lot of them you get kind of over the course of doing the Morag, or you'll find at various Daedric shrines, which makes sense to me because that's where you're going to find worshippers of Mehrunes Dagon and Dark Brotherhood operatives and stuff like that. But a lot of them, like, why would I come here? And is there anything in this room that gives me the indication this guy is a Dark Brotherhood operator? I mean, he does have a crate full of armor, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. He's got a little bit of gold. It's not like he has weapons anywhere or poisons anywhere. There's no letters anywhere hidden in his room that indicates he's up to nefarious things. There's just no indication here. We can talk to him. Admire him a bit. Speechcraft went up. Yeah, there's no indication from talking to this guy.
Welcome.
We'll make it quick, friend. Shoes of sanguine leaping. Boom, got him. We're gonna have to take all his gear and put it in the cabinet here. And then dispose of his corpse. And now there's no evidence of the crime. Next. Cross that one off. These guys are dropping like flies. Sanguine, safekeeping, probably security, right? A forbidding journey for those unfamiliar with Vardenfell's interior. Ooh, this one looks like a hard one. Much harder than the last one, it looks like. To reach the shrine Ular Daralaku in the southern Ashlands, make your way to the Dwemer ruin Endusel, then bear south, with the pale blue shimmer of the ghost fence on your left, cross a swinging bridge, and you'll soon see the shrine rising up above you to the west. Your destination is the Daedric Shrine. It lies inside the ghost fence, north of the citadel Endusel. From Vivek, your quickest route is Siltstrider transport to Alderun, and then a quick jog south and east across the mountains to the Ghost Gate. Inside the Ghost Fence, follow the main Foyota up the mountain, make your first left, and follow the Foyota over the rise to Endusel. So, we are going inside the Ghost Gate this time. Alright. Looks like we're going to earn this one. And with our difficulty level getting higher and higher,
Good to see.
this is getting sketchier and sketchier. We might want to put on our boots of blinding speed, because this is likely going to be a trip. Wow, that is frickin' incredible. That is an incredible view. Oh, wow. I don't remember the sky being this bright, or Balmora's night sky being this clear. Oh, look at the Siltstrider, too. What? Look at this view. Look at this view of Balmora. Gorgeous. I love Morrowind. This would really be a cool, like, animated wallpaper, right? Okay. Off to the Ghost Fence. I think we're being attacked by this bat, but that's okay. Siltstrider's never looked this good either. Oh, that's a crash to desktop. How long ago did we save? We just got a crash to we just got a crash to desktop. Let's go here. And I will try to figure this out. Give me 1 second. That is our second crash to desktop in this Let's Play. We had our first when we removed the Mogodan ring inside Dagathar's Citadel, actually. But that's a little bit more understandable. There's a lot of things going on with that. That ring does a lot for us, and there's some interactions there with bound weapons and Night Eye. I think that's why I crashed the game. This, however, I just took a Silt Strider to Alderun, and the whole game collapsed. So, let's see what happens. Okay, so we have to redo some
Welcome.
stuff.
Please speak.
We saved before we killed this woman, but that's okay. That's actually not that much time lost.
Hold still, coward. Die with honor, coward.
Save often. That's my recommendation for playing Morrowind. Save often. But I think it'll be less than a minute, and we can just about be back where we were before. That didn't take very much.
This one is no more.
Damn. You're vicious with that shard blade, brother. Alright. Let's
we
see
make a special trip just for you.
if we can
Say
recreate
no.
this crash to desktop. Nope. It worked that time. Alright, so we're going to the Ghost Gate. Fortunately, there's not an ash storm happening right now, because that would be annoying as hell. This is Cliff Racer territory. Alright, this is about to get bad. This is the clearest I think I've ever seen Red Mountain. He's got a lot of health. I guess everybody has a lot of health when I'm playing on this difficulty. So we're gonna head up the main Toyota and take the first left. This left. Okay. We're gonna have to poison blast this big boy. Oh yeah. The poisons just tear through the orgrims. I think they're weak to it. Orgrim Titan. Oh boy. Fortunately, one of those absorptions gave me most of my mana back. Can't say I love the nipple piercing. And do so. Kagranok's study. I think we go there in the main quest to get Keening and Sunder and all of that, if I recall. If I recall. Indusel. Head north over a swinging bridge to reach the shrine. Head north over a swinging bridge. Ah. There it is. Flame Atronach and a Clan Fear. I don't think we've been introduced. No, we're in the heart of the Red Mountain at a Daedric Shrine. I don't think we have been introduced. Okay, interesting. That's it. Alright, let's save again. And let's get in there and do it. What's up, brother? Hey, Kranos. How you doing, my friend? Long time no see. We're doing the Threads of the Web Spinner quest chain, which is probably the longest, most complicated quest chain in Morrowind, I think. We're almost done. But we had to find this Daedric shrine in the heart of Red Mountain, right next door to Dagathur's lair. Can't say I'm stoked to be here. This is going to be a pretty creepy place, I'm pretty sure. Go ahead and put our boots back on. Looks like there's a Frost Atronach. Interesting place to find a Frost Atronach, by the way. Covered in lava, in a Daedric shrine. We got him before he could do anything nasty to us. I guess we go this way. This is kind of a scary place. We got a Flame Atronach, not too bad. We can maybe get a sneak attack on him. Oh, no. We'll hit him with a Spirit Knife. And then dodge his fireballs, maybe. Yep, dodge that one. Nice. Dead. We have a couple cultists in here. I don't know if they're going to be hostile or not.
You will die in disgrace.
Yep, she's going to attack me. Ooh, juked. She zigged.
I have you.
Iron Saber. Not particularly well equipped for where she is, and there it is. The Glove of Sanguine Safekeeping. That's what we're looking for. Maybe we can sneak up on this guy too? We can hit him with a lightning bolt. Boom. Good night, sweet prince. you like the threads of the web spinner? Yeah, I like it, except there's a couple people you have to kill for them that are in extremely unknown places. And in classic Morrowind sort of fashion, I think the developers could have given you a little bit more guidance. There's 27 threads, right? And Inu has one of them, so there's 26 threads that you can acquire. And I'd say maybe 15 of them or so you can get relatively easily over the course of the Morrowind quests. Most of the people you're assassinating will either have one on them, or their buddies will have one on them. Easy. But then there's about 10 of them that aren't associated with the Morrowind at all. And that's not too bad, because most of those, about 7 of those 10, are like this. They're at Daedric shrines, you know? They belong to worshippers of Mehrunes Dagon, or Dark Brotherhood agents, things like that. But there are 3 of them that are in the middle of fucking nowhere, that you would never be able to otherwise find. One of them on a Khajiit at the St. Delen Canton, one of them on a Khajiit trader in a trade house in Cool, in the middle of nowhere, and one of them's on an orc at an inn in Sadrith Mora, standing in a random locked room. Like, what indication would you ever have that these people have threads of the web spinner? There's nothing in the game that points you to these people. You wouldn't be able to pickpocket it off of them because they're equipped. You'd have no way of knowing these people even have these items unless you just went and murdered everyone in the game. Unless you went around murdering 2,000 characters, you'd have no way of knowing that these 3 random people have those. Well, I just did it. I have, right now, this Let's Play, I'm at 81 hours, and then I played Morrowind about 20 years ago, in 2001, and I'd say I probably had about 1,000 hours back in 2001. I played the shit out of Morrowind on the original Xbox. But the reason I'm listing these off the top of my head is because I'm literally doing it right now. But, like, those 3 people you would never find. ever. You just have to know that these people have the threads. And I think that's kind of shitty game design. It's kind of classic Morrowind game design, and back in 2000, 2001, that's how games were sort of made. You'd have no real way of knowing. Now, I do have the handy-dandy Morrowind Prophecies guidebook, which does actually list where these are, right? But what if you hadn't bought one of those in 2001? Yeah, it's a huge headache. I agree. I feel like this quest chain could have been much cooler if these three people didn't have these items on them. If every single item was either associated with a Morrigan quest or it's some kind of person in a Daedric shrine or some kind of Dark Brotherhood agent. I feel like as an entrepreneurial player who says, I want to undertake this huge unofficial quest, that you have some kind of in-game guidance to where these items are. At least some indication where they'd be, right? Not necessarily an arrow at the top of your screen pointing you to where you have to go, but some of the people that have these threads, you'd have literally no way of knowing unless you murdered everyone in the game. Which is shitty. So this one's trapped, this one's locked. Okay. So it's both copies of Engasta, the open and the closed one. I think I already have Vagaries of Magic, so we should be able to just sell that. And we can whip out our probe. I think this is the last use of it. Hey, it worked. Wooden Staff of Judgment. We got some nice potions we can sell here. Corpse Preparation, another Vagaries of Magic, and a little bit of gold. And I would not be surprised if some of the loot on the shrine is cursed. It's got to be the Daedra Heart, right? That's got to be the cursed item. So we'll go ahead and get our Poison Flask ready. Ready for the 180 no-scope headshot. There it is. He reflected it? No, I hit him. I hit him with it. He's gonna die. Woo! Haha! It is tradition. A Daedric Dagger. He wouldn't have been super threatening to me anyway. With the difficulty level up this high at this point, 47 now. Oof. These guys are starting to get super scary. So you have to be quick on the draw, man. You have to know that they're gonna come behind you, hit them with your big damage over time spell, and then run as fast as you can. All right, we're done in here. This shrine is over. So let's go ahead and recall out of here. Go back to Balmora. We can cross off that thread of the web spinner, because it's done. Sanguine Safekeeping. Okay. Alright, the next one. Sanguine Silver Wisdom. You'll find the Ring of Sanguine Silver Wisdom in the sprawling Daedric ruin of Asur Nabitashpi, found along the desolate north coast, west of the Urshulaku Ashlander camp. Look for Dark Brotherhood agent Ermal in the underground shrine. Don't fret if you can't find him immediately. The shrine is deceptively large. It has 2 levels, each with its own entrance, and he will eventually turn up. Okay. So we can do that real quick. That's the last one for this episode, probably. Let's go ahead and dump some of this stuff. We can dump some of this stuff in our home, and then we can bring the rest to Caldera just to get it out of our inventory. If we're going to be dungeon delving in a huge Daedric ruin, I want to make sure that my equip load is low enough that I can pick up all of the delicious loot. So let's go into our player house real quick. Drop off these sanguine pieces. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And then I think I have all these books. So I don't think I need them. Yeah, we already had that one. Okay, so we can sell these books. They're fairly valuable, so that's a good thing. And we can get rid of some of this Daedric stuff in here. 2 frost salts, fire salts, 7 ash salts, 3 Daedric hearts, which brings us up to 88 Daedric hearts. Bunch of Daedric skin. Okay, perfect. We'll go to Caldera here. I won't sell much of this stuff, but I do want to unload it at least, just to get it out of our inventory.
What say? What say?
My favorite guy to sell books and scrolls to, as you can see. That's too much. There we go. 1100 gold there.
How can I help you, friend?
And we can give Creeper a couple of
How
these
can I
things.
help you, friend?
Well, we can get both of those out of my inventory, because those are expensive.
Greetings. May fortune be with you.
And heavy, because they're 2 battle axes. And then we can probably dump the spear on him. How you been doing, though? Sorry I'm hella delayed in responses. I'm playing GTA while watching. I've been doing alright. Today was a very long day. I should probably be asleep right now, but I'm playing Morrowind instead. But I can't really complain. I got a lot done today. It was productive. And now I'm just kind of relaxing instead of sleeping. It is 4:01 in the morning, and I have a very busy day tomorrow. We're hosting. We have a bunch of friends coming over for the day. We're going to see a lot of people we haven't seen in a long time. And our normally very quiet, empty house is going to be fucking full of people and kids. So I think they're coming. I think people are going to start coming around 9 or 10. So in about 5 hours, my house is going to be full of people. I should probably get to bed soon, but you know how it is. 17,000. So we can take a spear, and then maybe a pair of boots. There we go. It's 3 fucking a.m. here, but I don't have plans in 5 hours. Yeah, see, that's the difference. You're staying up way too late, and you don't have severe consequences for it. I'm staying up way too late, and I do have severe consequences for it. But at least it's not work. I don't have to go to work tomorrow, at least. It is a friendly day of socializing with people I haven't seen in a long time. But, yeah, I'm gonna be tired, for sure. What are you gonna do? I could pop a melatonin right now and maybe force myself to sleep in like an hour and get like 3 hours of sleep. Maybe I should do something along those lines. I don't know. But there's Morrowind to play. You know, there's threads of the web spinner to get. There's things that need to be done in Vardenfell, okay? I also took a nap this afternoon because my sleep schedule's been so fucked up this week. Because I work overnights, right? I do a week where I work 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And I do that all 7 days, right? 84 hours just in a row. And then on my next week, I'm off, but I'm expected to just magically go back to this like 9 to 5 sort of life. And that's not how it works, you know, when you just spent the previous week, you know, getting up at 5 in the afternoon and going to bed at 8 in the morning. So my sleep schedule is completely fucked. It's rough, 84-hour weeks, but think of it this way, right? I'm off 26 weeks a year. I have 26 weeks of vacation a year, if you want to consider it that way. A lot of people would not want my schedule. It's an unpopular one. But I love working 1 week on, 1 week off. I love it. I mean, the week on sucks. Yeah, for sure. Working 84 hours in 1 week is fucking awful. But the next week I'm completely off. It's like I have vacation for the whole week. I can do whatever I want. I can travel around the world. I can work on house stuff. I can go on day trips. I can have projects. You know. So you're trading one terrible week for one completely open week. At the end of the day, right? I work about as much as anybody else does. It's just most people work 40 hours a week. So in 2 weeks they also work 80 hours. I work 80 hours in 2 weeks also. I just get it all out of the way all at once. So then I have the whole next week off. So I know that it's unpopular, and I think people that have maybe bigger families than I do would struggle with the schedule. But I don't have kids, so it's nice and easy for me. I also love working overnights because there's practically no one there. It can get shitty. I work in healthcare. I'm a healthcare professional, so working overnights can be problematic. I I tell a lot of people it's like when you're in the army, right, or when you're in the military. It's like 95% utter boredom and 5% sheer panic. Like that's how that's how overnights work. But I enjoy it. Sometimes on my overnights, if I have like 3-4 hours where nothing's going on, there's no new admits, there's no stat medications that need to go out, there's nobody coding. I'll just sit and watch a Let's Play. I'll watch like a Skyrim Let's Play or something on my phone, or I'll watch a Counter-Strike tournament or something like that, you know. So I'm over here making like 170 grand a year, off 26 weeks a year, and half the time I'm at work, I'm playing on my cell phone or I'm watching, video game tournaments. So can I really complain? No. I think it's great. I think it's great. I like my job. I like what I do. But I do pay for it in a way. On my week off, it's really tough to sleep. Because right now, during my work week, I'd be awake right now. It's 4 in the morning. I don't get home until probably 6:30 in the morning, and I don't go to bed until around 8 a.m. So it's when the sun is coming up that I close my blackout curtains and I put my little earmuffs on and I go to sleep, right? And then on my off week, I'm expected to not maintain that sleep schedule. I'm supposed to be asleep right now because I have friends coming over at 9 in the morning. But normally 9 is when I'm going to bed. So I don't know, man. It's tough. I don't know if you have as good of an excuse for being an insomniac as I do, but mine has to do with my work schedule being fucking awful. All right, let's sell these last couple things here. This took a little longer than I thought it would, so I apologize. I know nobody likes housekeeping, right? Nobody wants to watch me selling shit and repairing stuff. I get that that's not what most people tune in for. Man, one more level up and I'll be level 48. That's fucking wild. I'll be 48 shortly. I mean, block isn't that close to leveling, but light armor's at 70%, so if I get hit a couple times in this Daedric Shrine, I'm definitely going to level up, for sure. I need to start working on enchant. Alright, Krinos, give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right back, and then just refresh your stream in like a minute.